Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm a Cloudy Sheep and we are playing Hearts of Iron 4, Russia against the West. We are locked into a bitter war with Poland right now. Already nearly 250,000 losses on our side. And most of them indeed on our side, actually. Poland and so on still suffering quite a bit, but more importantly we are also in war with Japan, and that is a bit more discerning. So let's briefly check whether any of these naval battles over here were consequential at all. It doesn't really seem to be the case, so that's alright then. On the southern side I don't think we should be attacking at all, so please don't. Yeah, rest looks fine. Attack going on over here. What is this attack? 4 divisions against 6. That doesn't really sound promising, so potentially let's not do that. What? Even our tank divisions? No, they shouldn't be. That's silly. Not tank divisions, but part of the tank army. These guys are. You're also attacking? No, don't. Okay, so that's fine. Our tanks are exploiting things, and there is a pocket that we hope to close over here against the Polish troops. Capture, I don't know, about 30 Polish divisions into this pocket, and that would really be helpful. So I hope that that's going to be the case. I'm going to tell a couple of you guys to manually go into here. This attack really doesn't seem to be doing much either. I'd much rather you attack over here and cut off these guys, but I don't think it's possible with the woodlands, and it's just not gonna happen. Over here in Japan things seem to be calming down a little bit. We are still trying to get out of the line over here. Respectively hold the line as best as we can. We're losing some divisions, which isn't helpful. I think we lost already 2. Yes, we did tell you to withdraw. Up over here, why are you being so trashed? Yeah, they're really good actually. Base value, base soft attack 117. That's much better than ours. What's that? Do we know anything about these guys? Yeah, they're bringing frontline artillery, so that's a bit of an issue. Right, nevertheless we've got 10 units over here who are now being low on supplies as well, but I think that's going to be alleviated once we get into this situation up here. I'd actually like to shorten the front line here again a little bit. So maybe we could push these guys into over there. Oh well, we'll have to see. For now, let's focus our efforts on the pocket, because I think that would be really the best available action to us right now. You are taking into this woodlands, which is nice. Then we can try to get into the marshes. I don't think we'll actually be able to, because marshlands is not good tank territory. We won this fight, that's good to see. We are holding on to Brest-Litovsk mainly because of the bad terrain. It is a urban province, so that really goes for us in this case. You guys are over here, that's good to see, and you are now very close to closing the gap. You guys are moving forward, right? Yeah, so there's no danger of losing that position. But I think one of you tank... Oh, you know what? I think if these guys are moving there, that might be alright then. How about this? Right. Looks fine. 2 medium tank divisions rolling into the woods. We could start some division attacks over here just to keep up the pressure, really prevent them from moving out too much. Can I select half view, just like 2 guys? And you shall be attacking over here. Yeah, that seems alright. You can move up as well. And these attacks will probably not do a lot of damage against them. But they will help to keep them in place and prevent them from breaking out, so it's really all I want to see. Nope, I will not do that. Right, okay, you guys are fine where you are, I think. This is a Marsh province. I didn't think it was. Okay, this attack is not going too well. But I think it's still important. You guys, you're a little bit overwhelmed now. No, you should actually be fine. More units moving up there, preventing us from being counterattacked. And come on, just how long do you need? You, how long? I wonder, 3 days. I would hope that goes quicker. Okay, let's keep our eyes on what's going on down here as well. I think we can take this medium tank army and at least extend our front line a little bit over here. And take maybe one of you gentlemen and convince you to expand the front line just a little bit. You are right up here. This tank unit is digging in, that's what I like to see. 2 more divisions coming up, it's also good. This position is somewhat vulnerable, so... Minsk... You know what, you can support this push if we are doing it. As can you. And then over here in Japan, things seem to be going alright. But we will need to edit this to the point that there is no gap. And you can try to shorten this a little bit. You can try to go over here. Yeah, it's still way too much for you. Over here you should be streaming into your respective positions. Good. Can you support this? Thanks. Good. We do see that we have a lot of army experience. We do have a lot of command power available to us. Let's briefly check whether we can do any promotions, and indeed we can. So our tank army leader right now, who's also a ranger. That's nice to see. You could go cavalry expert or combined arm. Yeah, so let's take combined arms. It's fine. First army, you are an unyielding defender. Organization first or defensive doctrine? You know what, let's get one really good defensive guy, even though first army's not where we want to keep him infinitely. Infantry leader into infantry expert is going to be a great change. Infantry expert is so good, I'm pretty much always going to pick it. You guys seem to be all fine. Army number 1. Why do you even have a leader? And where are you based? Where are you? Are you at this one? Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Yeah, that's alright then. Medium tank division, heavy tank division. Heavy attack into this one. What's this? Planes? Not with a single tank unit though. And we really need to close this in. Who's moving up over here? This motorized division, where are you going? Yeah, that's alright then. Do we have any hope of achieving this attack? We do not, so in fact we might just skip that and sail ahead with you. And then we will take this heavy division. Ooh, this heavy division is going up there. I think you could actually go over there. And we'll take one of these cavalry guys You. Just for the spoiling attack, just to really pin them in place. Prevent them from breaking out and all of that. You guys can also move up. And then finally you can move up over here. This attack is pointless, but this attack is important, so I'm very happy that you're doing that. You arrived over here. But I think with the support you will not be in trouble. Come on guys, this is really, really important. Down here. Okay, you arrived over there. Just dash on Warsaw, please. Hello, doggy. You might want to go over there. Just some attacks all over the place. That's alright, I think, actually. I think we can restart the attack by the second army, just to make sure that they are closing in on this pocket as well. Oh, we are now being postponed over here by another attack. But this, again, should be very, very soon. This attack should falter quite strongly. Okay, so we lost the battle down here. I think is understandable. On the other hand, we did win over there, so why are we not actually moving into here as well? And that should be that. Come on, so close. One of you guys needs to attack into this division, into this province. Come on, just win. And just win over here. It's only a few hours left. Oh, and here we go, attack on Warsaw. Doesn't seem to be going too badly, so I think I want to keep it up for now. Lots of units over here. Where are you going? Why don't you try to capture a little bit of that? Okay, and there we go. Excellent. You're now being attacked, but I think you'll be... This attack will falter very soon. So here we go. This is our first pocket. We need to now clean up a little bit of these front lines because they've become such a mess. But that should be alright. So let's start down here with First Army. I think we can tell you to focus a little bit more on what we perceive as the current front line. Likewise, this support army will go over there. And on the other hand, the armies down here, we're principally facing Ukraine, will just extend a little bit, and that should be okay. So, what do we really want to do with the First Army? I think, by the way, this is something that we need to talk about at some point, because I've never seen that. Third Army, I think we should also modify your advance a little bit over here, so I would principally like you to focus more into just straight going west. And there's that. So you are going over here. Do we want to attack aggressively on this or not? I think we might not want to do this right now. Just keep the Third Army pushing over there. We will need to cut this link at some point. How close is Poland to surrendering? Not that close. 7%. They will capitulate at 20. So they have 10 victory points down here. 1 in Lodz. 20 in Warsaw. 5 over here. 1, just 1. Yeah, so it's really about it's really about Krakow and Warsaw. So, you know what? Since we do have a tank over here, let's try to go to Krakow. Right, and then we might try to cut that off. So regarding our tanks, I think this is the tank army. We are gonna be a little bit less aggressive. You know what? So the first army shouldn't really be bothering with this backwards fighting. Neither should the tanks. The second army, I'm more amended about that. I think we can actually tell the second army to stop bothering. You know what? Let's get rid of all the tank stuff and look at the situation like that. So third army is pushing into Lithuania. This is the third army. Yes, it is. So I can tell you to be a little bit more extended. Just have a broad front, push up to over there. Then we have the army number 1, which is light divisions, not that particularly important. So I think what we are going to do with these guys, so let's really sort out these things again. So army number, yeah, that's much more cleaner. I like that. Okay, so this is the first army, the white one. This is the third army. First army has this front over here. Fine, I like that. But we should probably be drawing it a little bit differently over here in the north, so that it's really focused on the southern front. Like such. Okay, then you can get rid of your attack plan, and your attack plan is gonna be to take Warsaw, Lodz, I think, and this area. Right. Good plan for the first army. You are locked into attacks down here. Do we want to support those maybe a little bit more strongly? Yeah, I'd really like to take Lvov as well. What was this over here then? Lodz, yeah. Lodz and Lvov. How many victory points? 5. It would be good to get that. Good. Third army, first army I'm happy with. Second army now. Second army, I think your job should be likewise to push to Warsaw and northwards. So really cut this off with some divisions. Okay, happy with that. And you should probably get right on that, and that's going to be fine. Right, so for this pocket then, I think it would be best if we don't try to do too much of this. So let's take the army number 1 over here, these guys. Okay, you're the one in the north. Who else do we have over here then? The army number 3. Okay, army number 3. We will tell you guys to please... You know what, so that's third army. Third army. Please don't bother with this. Third army, you are all supposed to be... No. So, sorry. Second army, you're all supposed to be part of this. Thank you. Right, now we have these guys off the army 3. At some point I need to rename those, but that's probably going to be off camera. Right, so I want to have a front line for you guys to include the southern part of the river. I don't think we need actually all 24 of you divisions, so I'm going to split those, and half of you are again then to be part of what I think the first army is the one that is the most outstretched. So I'm going to draw another front line up here just to include this area, and I'm going to assign half of you guys to down here. And then we have the, what's this, army number 4. We can tell them to be a bit more southern, just so that this front is a bit more defensively stable, especially once we have this side of the river, and that will allow the first army to focus a bit more on this northern approach, and I think that's going to be alright. Good. And then we have the army number 1. And you guys, your job is going to be the northern half of this pocket. This way, please. 6 divisions. You 2. 8 divisions. You know what? I think one of you guys, I'll tell you to be explicitly on this front. Just so that they don't break out into this direction. That's a little bit too little. 7, so you know what, you guys up here, it's going to be 10 divisions. And I think that should really box in these guys very well. And that means now we can get rid of these attacks. You, please don't do that. You're defending over here, but I think you'll be alright. Yeah, that looks good to me. This attack, pointless. Don't do it. You are advancing into there. You are defending over here. You are defending over there. Some of you are moving weirdly. That's an okay move. Okay move. Good over there. You just conquer a little bit. And that should be alright. You're trying to make your way to Lvov. I want to keep up the attack on Warsaw, even though I don't think it's immediately going to be extremely successful. These motorized divisions we can send up to the border, I guess. Try to cut off the western part of Poland from this northern part and Lithuania, so I think that's a good approach. Yeah, and over here then. You are defending, you have, I think, at least a little bit of slag. You guys are moving over there? Yeah, so we can move these 2 motorized divisions down here. Can move this tank division up here. You're moving there anyway. And we'll let you dig in. So that seems alright. 24 divisions, 21 divisions of the first army only, so who is not assigned to anything? You are not, so please be. One more? Yeah. Good. Let's support this attack with all we can, just to make sure that we are... And I think I'm actually going to take one of our garrison type units down here, just to make sure we're getting more attack vectors and pushing on this more aggressively. Because I want to be defending behind the river. It would be so nice if we could get this attack. Just join in. Let's keep an eye on Japan before they do anything funny to us. Yeah, we are somewhat stabilizing, so I think that's alright. You, sir, are moving down there. You're moving about. That's alright. Where are you going? You know what? We'll tell you to be a little bit more conservative anyway. Because we do have reinforcements coming up. You can go over here. And we can draw this line a little bit shorter so that you can come in back to here. And you guys can attack over there. Alright. So, we did get our pocket. Who is attacking? First army? Into what? Into woods? I think that's alright. It will clean up the mess a little bit. And then we can send these guys up as well. You're moving into there, you're moving into there, so you probably want to do like so. And we'll tell you to advance right as such. And you are indeed gonna cut off, or try to cut off, this part of the front. Where are all you guys moving? This is a bit weak. Only 1 cavalry division over here. Let's move 1 motorized back. 3, you're fine. You're fine, you're alright. An attack down here, that's not going to be consequential. You're moving into Brest-Litovsk, I'd like to see that. I don't think you should be taking this route. Oh well, you'll know best. Yeah, I would like to support this push to the north a little bit, but I don't think it's viable right now. And you know what, I'm very sure that I can tell at least some of you guys to hurry up a little bit. What are you even doing? Let's push in here a little bit. Okay, that seems to be fine. Some naval results. Nothing. 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 I don't really like the naval system and the way it tells you that something is happening, but can't be helped, I think. Notice there are a lot of Polish divisions over here. 8 Polish divisions, 11, 6. I'm not sure what will happen when they capitulate, if they do capitulate. The battle for Warsaw is not going extremely well, but I think we're at least doing a lot of damage, so that's good to see. How do we look in terms of supplies? You are looking alright, so that means we can cancel a little bit of our construction. These will need to be repaired, but that's more or less happening. So that's alright. I think I want to move the military factory production on top. How do you look in terms of logistics? All pretty good, except for heavy tanks. Heavy tanks then, how many are we producing? 2.5 per week. It's not great. I'd like to produce more. Probably don't need that much motorized. Infantry equipment. 2,400, it's not that much. How's this war looking? 300,000. I think we are catching up a little bit. So we lost, in this episode we lost about 40,000. In Poland I think likewise similar numbers. And of course we are in a tactically much better situation, so that at least is good to see. This is plains. So that should be fairly easy to conquer. It would reduce the pressure on this one. But no, not right now. Wait a minute, all of you guys are moving out? That's probably not very wise. Let's keep one division down here. Just to prevent an attack from them. Because the AI is much more aggressive than in the past to try to push out of situations like this. You're trying to go there. Would you maybe mind joining this attack? And maybe break out a little bit better. You're attacking me, although you have way too few supplies. And this guy alone is wrecking you, so yeah. It's fine then. Good attacks happening here. You can actually join this one. Yeah, we are overwhelming them, so we're gonna get that, and then we'll take try to take Lvov. They have this small corridor by which they are still exchanging troops between Romania and that. By the way, Italy is still looking somewhat stable. They lost Sardinia, but this front in particular has not been changed at all. So yeah, that's good for us. It means Italy is holding out. It would be a little bit bad if they were collapsing right now. But yeah, we'll have to see. So, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye bye.